Hello everyone and welcome to the third episode of my park overview series, and today we'll be covering Bobbejaanland. Bobbejaanland is a theme park located in Lichtaert, Belgium. The park was founded by Bobbejaanland Schoepen, a Flemish singer, guitarist and entertainer who enjoyed international popularity in the 50s and the early 60s. In 1959 he bought a 30-hectare marsh, had it drained and built a 1,000 capacity venue that opened in December 1961 as Bobbejaanland. This developed into an amusement park and remained in his possession until he was diagnosed with cancer. He then sold it to the Spanish-American Park Reuni Group in April 2004. They have theme parks all over the world, such as Movie Park in Germany, Disney Friday in Norway, Kennedy Wood Amusement Park in the US, and so much more. For its first decade after opening, the park centered on water attractions and performance spaces. Numerous variety artists from Belgium, the Netherlands, and Germany appeared there. Following the advice of Phantasialand owner Gottlieb Loffelhart, Bobbejaanland evolved from 1975 onwards into a theme park, with rides becoming more important than music shows. It grew to 50 attractions with 400 employees and received visitors from the Benelux countries, France and Germany. The park is divided into 4 different areas, with each a unique theme and story. You have Land of Legends, Adventure Valley, Kobo Town and an area for the kids. I'm going to try my very best to explain them all to you. In the Land of Legends, you help the guardian of elements to guard the 4 elements of nature. You have air, earth, fire and water. Each element has a fitting attraction in that area of the park. Fire is linked with Fury. Fury is a triple-launched infinity coaster made by Gerstlauer. Opened in 2019 and contains some crazy elements, such as a wraparound corkscrew, 2 junior scorpion tails and an outside top hat. It also features a multi-pass LSM launch and a corkscrew. Riders of Fury have a button on which they can vote which direction the ride should go, forwards or backwards. The majority of the votes decides. The train seats 12, so when the votes are tied, the ride's CPU chooses random. There will be a forward-only train to accommodate those who wish not to go backwards. Water is linked with Nice Waters, which is a water playground themed to the elf army who is trying to defeat the water monster Yuvu. And you can basically help them by going on the actual attraction. Earth is linked with Sledgehammer, which is a giant frisbee made by Hus Park Attractions. This used to be the highest attraction in the park, but Fury took that spot in 2019 when it got built. Air is linked with Typhoon, which is a Gerstlauer Eurofighter, opened in 2004 and features a looping double hardline roll and a singular hardline roll. 2 accidents occurred on this ride. In 2014, on Saturday, June 28th of 2014, a trolley got stuck at the top of the lift, about 25 meters above the ground. Bobbejaanland and police evacuated the riders via the stairs built into the lifting structure. The cause was a technical error and the attraction reopened to the public after an investigation. And on Tuesday, August 15, 2017, a car that was about to enter the station wouldn't slow down, and while passing through the station, the restraint also opened. So with the restraint open, it crashed into another car that was waiting outside the station. 5 people were slightly injured, 2 of them were taken to the hospital with neck complaints, but they returned to the park the same day. The coaster then remained closed for 10 days and was extensively checked by the technical service of the park, the producer Gerstlauer and the TUV inspection body. TUV gave the green light in the afternoon of August 25th to reopen the roller coaster. Bobbejaanland does not want to disclose the cause of the accident. Next up we have Adventure Valley. This area has King Kong, opened in 2009 and was the world's first. The attraction consists of a large gorilla, King Kong, lifting and shaking a tram set in which visitors take a seat. Occupants are raised to a height of 12.5 meters. The idea is pretty good, but I have to admit, the final result is not that great. The ride is pretty boring. Revolution is a real Bobbejaanland icon, and for good reason. You can experience the longest roller coaster train in the world in 2 ways, in real life and in VR. Part of the coaster was named Mount Mara, the first VR roller coaster in Bobbejaanland and the Benelux. Revolution was built by the Dutch manufacturer Vekoma. The roller coaster is of the Illusion model, of which only 2 copies were built. Chaos is the other one and was located in Opryland Amusement Park in Nashville, Tennessee. But it was demolished in 1997, so Revolution is the only one of its kind that is still operating. The other coaster in the area is called Naga Bay, which is a Maurer extended SC 3000 spinning coaster opened in 2011. The coaster was first known as this, but they changed the name to Naga Bay in 2017 when they added the coaster to Adventure Valley. They also have a 3D attraction called the Forbidden Caves and a splash battle called Banana Battle. Next area in the park is Kobo Town. There aren't that many attractions in this section of the park. There is a Mack Ride Wild Mouse called Speedy Bob and a rapid river called El Rio. But that's not it. There are a few other attractions that don't belong to a certain area. Bob Express is a Blower engine-powered steel coaster made by Mack Rides, opened in 2000. The coaster is built above the large lake and the wild water slides. Originally opening in 1987 as Air Race, Dreamcatcher was designed and built by Vekoma. It was Europe's first suspended roller coaster. In 2006, the theme of the ride was changed to match the style of the main Wild West theme of Bobbejaanland, and the name was also changed to Dreamcatcher. The airplanes were replaced by a train, which is also used on inverted roller coasters. Fun fact, for the 2018 season, VR glasses were added, but from the 2021 season on, the VR glasses were permanently removed. The final ride that doesn't belong to a certain area is called Okidoki. A Vekoma Junior coaster opened in 2004. The coaster was named Junior Coaster between April 3rd and October 31st of 2004. Now that's very original. They also had some great coasters that are now defunct, such as Roller Coaster or Achtbaan in Dutch, which is a Schwarzkopf Wildcat opened from 1976 until 1981. When Roller Coaster was removed, they built Torpedo on the same location, which is a Vekoma LK1200 model, opened from 1982 until 1999. The ride features 2 corkscrews. The park also had a Schwarzkopf Alpenblitz called Alpenblitz from 1979 until 1981. And from 1979 until 2003, they had a Schwarzkopf Looping Star in the park, but was removed and replaced by Typhoon.